Oh, baby, it's that time again. Control 101. We're going to be going through how OpTic plays control and how you can improve and how your team can improve in the game mode as well. We got a lot to talk about today. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go. Control really is a tough game mode to master. You got to work with how you preserve your lives and how you push towards the hills and how you change your attack from one hill to another. And trading kills is so important, and how you bait out and find information. Play tactically to find those picks early on to push up the map control and controlling the spawns and so much more. There's so many factors that come into how well a team can play control and how good they are at control. So how we're gonna do this is pretty straightforward. We're just gonna roll the clips and then I'll probably interject and pause it here every so often and talk about some of the things that we can do better. So in this first clip, it's really straightforward. Something that we talk about a lot is how you have to count the kills, especially in control. And because if one player continues to spawn, it can wreak havoc, no pun intended, because they're playing the Mutineers here. But at the end of the day, it's so important to make sure you keep track of which players are where, and you're calling out the gamer tags of the players that you're shooting at or getting hit markers at. So let's watch this clip real quick, and then we'll really get into the juicy stuff here in a second.
What guy was green hop?
In bricks Awakening.
Yeah. He went out back alley.
One shot, like our square.
He's the top.
I got him.
More,
one's on A. One's on A.
You wanna know?
What A? What the fuck?
He's pushing through alley. Jerry's in small somewhere. Jerry's weak in our bricks, bro. Jerry's weak bricks.
Cat, you're done.
Top green.
Yeah.
Looking for Jerry bricks. Nice, that's him.
More back right.
So there you go. You hear that communication about Awakening, about Jerry, which is slacked, and how they're tracking down those guys in the spawn, making sure they don't slip through, making sure that you don't lose track of them, because it's legitimately devastating in control. Good stuff there from the Huntsmen early on. So now let's get into some juicy stuff with control and how this really is played. So moving into the second clip, it's a little bit longer one. We'll pause it a few times in the way through here. So what you're gonna see here is how OpTic gets pinned here back in their spawn. They don't have good map control. They're struggling here. And so Scump's like, all right, we need to rally, find these guys, isolate them, and then push up towards the hill. They have like a minute and a half left or so, maybe a little bit longer than that, to get the cap here on the A zone, which can be really, really tough to capture if you give up a lot of map control on Garrison. And we've seen how hard it is for teams to win on offense at points in this year on control because of these problems. But they do a really, really good job here of working together. So pay attention to their communication and how they're isolating the players out through their comms to find them, and they communicate those kills. And we'll pause it here again soon. So let's watch that real quick.
Low mid. Top green, really.
Low mid, he's low trash weak. Low rails.
Yeah, one top green, you're gonna pinch, dude.
Play kill.
Might be like plat.
We could try to hit to him if he gets a two-piece.
Or try him, but one's low mid cutting us, guys. One's still cutting us mid somewhere. He's trash. All the way pushed out. All the way pushed out.
I can spawn kill this guy.
Run back.
That's Caesar. Low trash.
Trash that.
Nice.
So there you go. You see how they isolate Skies out the back. Scump finds Skies, then immediately is killed by Slack, who's then traded by Dashy. And then right at the end of that clip, you hear the go to push up the map to get control of green and to give OpTic a chance to actually capture this hill with the time that's remaining. And so again, the communication there and the teamwork and how they push together kind of in a buddy system across the map towards the zone was really important for how they ended up trading those kills. And now we're going to see how they convert that into really pushing towards this A site and having a chance to capture it. So now what you're going to see here is the awareness from Scump and Formal and how they play together here in mid to control the lines of sight. So what you're going to see Formal do here is that he's going to stop on bridge and kind of watch that mid push. And the comms from Formal are going to be the X factor for why OpTic can make some plays here inside the A zone. So let's check that out. Let's watch it.
I pinch point. In bricks then.
Nice. I've pinch. Yep, get on.
I'm trying to, yeah, I'm trying to sprint to it.
Yeah, go to them. I'll hold this. Deep mid. There's three mid. Mid box. He's crossing square.
Watch my alley.
I'm trying. One's in small.
One's
alley.
Split alley, dead. No, alley. Alley, Jerry weak. I swear to stack. Nice, good plays, Dill. Shit.
Let's get it.
Yeah, good shot. I don't know how you bro. Good job.
So bang, there you go. That is some really, really good control there. The communication from Scump and Formal to make sure that those lines of sight are watched. And then Formal plays his life there and is able to communicate that they're flooding that front side. And that allows for Scump, Envoy, and Dashy to really focus their attention on that front of the hill and get that time and secure that offensive round. Really, really important for OpTic on this map moving forward. And overall, really, really good control play with how they play as a team and not giving up their lives easily. Overall, good gun skill, good positioning, good movement, good communication. That's some good Call of Duty as a whole. Alrighty, so now into this third clip. What I really like about this one is how the roles kind of come to play here and how you see how important having the Slayer is, and what Scump, really specializes in when he gets into the zone is what he does right here. So pay attention to how Scump pushes up for map control, and we'll pause it in the middle here and talk a little bit more about how it's important. So let's roll this clip. Let's go.
I'm up in B.
Yo, what's top green on me? He's.
Wait, full flank dead.
Yo, what's
Dead,
top green?
Top green slack. We're gonna be B2.
He didn't come to A.
I hit
Flashing
out
green,
vents.
flashing green.
One's plat. I hit out
Probably
vent.
gonna play slow up there.
So you hear that, you know, Scump says, I'm hitting out vent, and he plays off his teammate's positioning where he knows that his pinch is covered, so he has to only worry about this front area here. And he knows that they know that he's pushing this right side. And so what you're going to see here is that he anticipates that, finds some kills, and then goes back to play with his teammates and positions himself really, really well to burn time on the clock, because you see there's only 37 seconds left at the end of that clip where we paused. And so they can really work to burn this clock and try to win the round here on the defensive side. And that's where that clock becomes so crucial in how you play. And you see Formal playing his life there, and Scump is very weary of giving up his life because he knows how important this is. Overall, let's continue to watch, and you're going to see more of that.
Flashing green somewhere. I'm looking low mid. I don't see anything.
I have
vent
help
dead.
Give me a sec.
Yeah,
Nice, you done?
my bad. He's
up
behind the
green?
barrel.
Got him.
Jump.
I shoot up. I'm
I'm kind of fucked here.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice, I have help. Under plat, top plat. Under plat, Caesar. Hit him twice.
Dead.
Nice.
I need the
Good
plot.
place, Seth. Good place.
yeah.
One more right, I think. I think one's swinging right.
It could be vent. It
Right,
could be
guys,
vent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
vent's
think one's
open.
vent room.
Yeah, vent cool. I hit one.
Dead. No,
Nice.
one vent. No,
Nice.
one vent. Vent weak. Vent weak.
I had the vent cross.
Two
Oh,
plats.
shit.
Two plats.
So there you go. You see the role of the Slayer coming out there, pushing out from the objective, creating map control, playing off of his main AR's positioning, and using his main AR and baiting his main AR in that way. That's just how you play Call of Duty. That's good team play from Formal and Scump to do it that way. And sometimes Formal's baiting Scump, sometimes Scump baits Formal. And that is absolutely perfect overall to burn so much time on that clock and control and play for that zone. Even though the Mutineers end up getting that zone, and we're going to see that here in a second, it comes in clutch for them later in this game, and you're going to see that. So now just skipping forward a little bit here, a few lives later. So we're going to start rolling the clip, and it's going to give some context into what they did in clip 2 and why what they did in clip 2 was so hard to do, because teams can really bunker up, push up for map control in top green. They end up really playing this well, and watch how they push up for map control to finish out this round. So let's roll out the rest of this clip. It's a little bit longer, but we'll watch the way through.
Holding top green.
Actually, hold on. I'm getting
He's
your
top cat.
small.
Top cat.
They're in the back, guys. They're in the back.
Hold my back.
I'll be good front.
Such a bad spot.
It one's hurt square.
I don't
Square?
see anything in the back.
Square. I'm one shot. I'm one shot. I'm one shot.
Child.
I had to get on point with you. I'm watching him from point.
Yeah.
I'm
Hold
trying
up.
to watch your alley. Wait, one's in the back. I'm weak.
I can spawn.
Bricks.
I
Give me
can
bricks,
bricks.
guys.
Bricks.
Could be one more bricks.
Bricks again.
One's in
Bricks
the
again.
back, one's
Caesar.
in the back.
Top green.
Two
Top green.
bricks,
Top green.
two bricks.
Caesar
Someone in the
dead.
back?
One more bricks.
I think front.
Bricks.
Bricks dead.
Front of me. Maybe.
They have to hit.
Lemon.
They have
Left
to
green. Green side. One shot. Left green. Top green. One shot. Dead.
Dead.
Good round.
Thanks, guys.
So there it is. You see how well they play that time. They push up for map control. Once they get those kills, they count the kills. All right, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, push forward, find those kills, get green control, and then it's basically over from there because of the clock and how much time they've got left. So that's exactly how you play defense on control. All the way through that round was fantastic. Chef's kiss for OpTic and how they played that overall. All right, let's move on to the next clip. So now you might be wondering, okay, how do I win an offense? How can I get out of this spawn trap? And you're gonna see exactly what Scump communicates here and what really the Mutineers should have done in that previous round, but OpTic executes it significantly better, even though the Mutineers have been a really good team so far this year in how they play this, but OpTic does this very, very well. So this is gonna be a pretty long clip, but it gives some context and how they've been struggling in this round, and then what they end up doing to figure this out. So really pay attention to the communication here at the beginning of this round and what Scump is saying, how to play slow and play together. And then you're going to see more here in a second. So let's finally roll it.
Bottom mid.
Trying to far mid.
They're mid. Just I.
And
Okay,
one's
pushing
on
plat,
point. Yeah, they're
pushing
gonna be
plat
pushed
also.
up. They're gonna be pushed up here.
In tools.
Look in the rails.
Yep, one's vent, Caesar.
Yo, low left
Dead.
rails.
Another one vent. Pushed out vent. Colt.
Rails two.
You're in
rails.
tools. Fuck,
He
bro, in
jumped
tools.
past you,
Plat,
bro.
plat,
One
plat.
top green. Damn, top green plat.
All right, we need to slow this down and get kills
gonna-
left.
Yo, just out spot.
Yeah, Dill's out.
He's vent still.
Yeah, one's
top
cat.
plat.
Cat.
Vent dead.
Yeah, one's cat. I'm looking plat.
Just side was spot.
Plat's on peaking. One's cat. One's cat.
One guy was tools, guys.
Top green.
Oh, he's like trash.
I'm in. Flax,
Floating absolute. Floating absolute.
Yo,
He
one's on
went
mid,
there
on
bottom
mid.
mid. They're bottom mid.
Yo, Flax in our base,
Kill one
guys.
mid. I killed
Nice.
Slack.
One more trash. I'm being left.
I'm mid. Oh, wait,
Head out lights.
he's running.
All right, so even though Scump goes down there at the end, you see how they're able to kind of group up there, play slow, anticipate those peaks from the Mutineers, and that allows them to get out of the spawn trap. Oftentimes, teams get a little bit too urgent. They push the pace too much when they're in these like spawn traps or in the tougher positions, and they're not willing to play patiently. Like Scump just sat there and waited for a second to make sure that he would get that kill, and then they push up the map together to make sure they get that map control and play slow and get them out of their spawn. And that allows them and sets them up to do what they're about to do here. And so without further ado, let's roll this next clip and you're going to see how they push together here and get map control after they find these kills near the hill. And they play this very, very well. We'll pause it here in a second. So let's roll.
I'm trying to help you, Vent.
BS and
He's
DC
in our spawn somewhere. He's our middle. Go and try Rails right now. Rails.
BS and DC there.
Rails wake.
I can kill Rails in a second.
I'm so fucked.
They have D, I think.
Cat dead.
I don't know.
Rails dead.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
you
Nice
get a
kill.
point maybe?
I'm here.
He's just here.
On me.
Low mid. Have it dead.
Nice,
Wait,
good
last
job.
guy BSD. Last guy BSD.
Let's go B. Let's go B.
Hop on it. Hop on it.
I'm coming.
Get the
I'm
lights.
coming.
We'll stack.
So bang, there you go. You see how they get all those kills? They're calling out where those guys are at. They say there's going to be Rails. Scump calls them out. They get those shots in on them. And then Scump push forward to find Sky's the last player. They're counting those kills in their head again. They know how many are up alive. They get all those kills. And then they push forward for the map control, stack the hill. And they put themselves in a really good position here to capture that A zone, even with only a few seconds left in this round, to give them a chance to even win this offense and win the game. Now let's see how they push together here on the A zone, play and trade these kills to give themselves a chance. Let's keep it rolling.
They could be green.
Everyone stack.
I'm
I'll
watching
hold
back
Rails.
lights right
You
now.
stack with the Brandon Stanley.
Back lights, one shot wake.
Hey, we see
I don't
square,
have trophy. I don't
square.
have trophy. Nice.
Team.
One's coming.
Yeah, I
team
got
needed.
nade here.
One square.
I have
Below
bottom
Rails.
mid.
Okay.
I have Rails.
One stun. Some BSD.
Rails dead. Rails dead.
Nice,
One
one
Rails.
BSD.
One shot. He's dead.
I got mid.
He went their side mid. Their side
Dead.
mid.
More deep
Go
left.
green,
Go
go green, go green.
Go green.
So then you hear now the conversation between Envoy, Dashy, and Formal. Even though Scump is just playing that line of sight and doing a good job there, those three guys are absolutely dominating inside of mid to trade those kills out and allows for OpTic to capture that A zone. And then what you're going to see here is how Scump makes a big time play. He realizes that nobody's watching this mid cross. This is just a big time lack of communication and really just a mistake overall for the Mutineers. Scump recognizes the mistake and the opportunity to hit the flank here and pinch. Overall, I've been talking too long. Let's roll it and see what Scump does.
Go green. Go green.
I'm hitting through
Take
small.
my
There's
step.
one here, probably.
One's bricks, Jerry.
Small. Wait.
Kill the guy. Nice. I get a point. I get a point.
You want to shoot
Yo, back left crossing.
In
Nice,
bricks. Last guy small. Last guy small.
Two bricks.
So again, that's a massive play from Scump to hit that flank and get that two-piece, which opens up the map for OpTic to get into the zone. And then they're able to set up with these crossfires with their ARs inside the zone. And now you're going to see in this last section of the clip how they're able to wiggle it a little bit. And then Formal and Envoy and Dashy play so well together on that right side. And let's continue to roll this clip and we'll probably pause in the middle again.
I'm trying to pick a pinch.
I'm just gonna hop
Try
on.
to get on it with
Yo,
him.
one's pinching lights. I'm gonna die.
I'm up.
Pinching lights. He's going cat
He's going
steps. Yep.
That's it.
Keep jumping. Just
Real quick, there you go. You see that communication from Formal and Scump. That's just the veteran chemistry that these guys have. When Scump says that, Formal knows he needs to react immediately. So Formal, who's top green, helping Dashy and Envoy inside the hill, turns around to help Scump on that flank, even though Scump was watching the pinch. So then they find that kill on the pinch, and that opens up the map then for them to flood the hill and try to get all this time and win the game right here. Let's watch.
keep jumping here.
I rub.
Alley and point.
Close point. Dead.
Nice
Come on,
three.
Yo, bricks. Small sky. Close right.
Down.
Nice. Stay
I'm
down.
on fire.
I'm trying to fly.
Yeah, I did.
Stack.
Flash
Stay
over,
tuned.
flash.
I'm absolute here.
Alley, guys. Alley.
Small.
Have Alley?
Small child dead.
Alley.
Nice, guys.
Let's go.
I don't know
Plays.
what Dill just did.
Gary.
And there you go, man. Absolutely fantastic Call of Duty from OpTic in that round to make that happen. You hear that from Coach Sender. He's like, yo, you guys are nuts. Again, that's a round that OpTic should never win, but because of the positioning and they rally together, they just play better fundamental Call of Duty and how they trade kills and their lines of sight and their setups to make sure they're watching all these angles and helping each other in every way they possibly can. Really good Call of Duty from all of them across the board in those rounds specifically, and how they played that was really good COD all the way through. So again, inside control, you see the importance of positioning yourself to help your teammates, and that happens all the way through. The communication is crucial. The awareness on the minimap is crucial. Again, if you're playing solo, the minimap awareness is just as good as communication in so many ways, where you can identify, okay, there's nobody watching this area of the map. They could hit our flank. It's been too long since we've seen a player on the flank. They could be hitting it right now. That timing and awareness is what pros are so good at, and they understand when they need to check certain areas and check the flanks and when they need to rotate from one zone to another. And if you guys liked this control episode, I would love to do more breakdowns on control and how the pros play. And I love these because you see so much that the pros do that translates between control, hardpoint, S&D, and basically anything they do. Even if they're playing Warzone, it helps in that way as well. So overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe. I've done a S&D 101 video, a hardpoint 101 video, and tons of other learn from the pros videos like this one. So go check those out. But as always, guys, I'm your boy, Abezy, and we will see you next time. I'm out.